Tekken 3 is a fighting game, the third entry in the Tekken series. The original arcade game was released on March 20, 1997, before being ported for the PlayStation in 1998. The original arcade version of the game was released in 2005 for the PlayStation 2 as part of Tekken 5's Arcade History Mode. The game was re-released in 2018 as part of Sony's PlayStation Classic. Street Fighter Alpha 3, released as Street Fighter 03A, in Japan, Asia, South America, and Oceania, is a 2D fighting game originally released by Capcom for the arcade in 1998. It is the third and final installment in the Street Fighter Alpha sub-series, which serves as a sequel to Street Fighter Alpha 2, and ran on the same CP System 2 hardware as previous Alpha games. The game was produced after the Street Fighter 3 sub-series has started, being released after Second Impact, but before Third Strike. Alpha 3 further expanded the playable fighter roster from Street Fighter Alpha 2 and added new features such as selectable fighting styles called isms. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is a fighting game released by Midway in 1996 as the second and final update to Mortal Kombat 3, the first being Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, for the PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Sega Saturn and PCs. Further versions were also released for the Game.com and R-Zone. It features a similar basic gameplay system and the same story as Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but adds characters and stages restored from Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2. New additions to the game included the Aggressor Bar, and a new finishing move called Brutality, a long combination of attacks that ends with the opponent exploding. The game was met with positive to mixed reviews upon release. Marvel vs. Capcom, Clash of Superheroes is a crossover fighting game developed and published by Capcom. It is the third installment in the Marvel vs. Capcom series, which features characters from Capcom's video game franchises and characters from Marvel Comics. The game debuted in Japanese and North American arcades in 1998. It was ported to the Dreamcast in 1999 and the PlayStation in 2000. The game was re-released in 2012 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 as part of the Marvel vs. Capcom Origins collection.
Captain America, win!
Battle Arena Toshinden is a weapons-based fighting game developed by Tamsoft and published by Takara and Sony Computer Entertainment in 1995 for the PlayStation, followed by 1996 ports for the Sega Saturn, Game Boy and MS-DOS. It was one of the first fighting games to boast polygonal characters in a 3D environment, and features a sidestep maneuver which is credited for taking the genre into true 3D. The Game Boy version of Battle Arena Toshinden, despite sharing the same name as the console and PC counterparts, is a different game. It is a 2D weapons-based fighter and supports the Super Game Boy cartridge peripheral for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System/Super Famicom to allow the game to be played on a TV with color palettes and borders.